Hello everyone. Once again I am here with you with the chapter insects. In the previous class I have explained you about the useful insects. Okay. So first of all come to the point that insects, you see the insects, and insects do not have bone. Okay, this is very important for you that these flies and mosquito, these are the insects, and they don't have bones. This is very important for you that insects don't have bones, and all insects have 3 pairs of legs. How many pairs of legs are there? 3 pairs of legs are there in all the insects, and that means total legs are 6. How many legs total? 6 legs are there total. Okay, and now many of them have 2 pairs of membranous wing. What they are having? Membranous wing. 2 pairs of membranous wings that help them to fly. What? That help them to fly. So these are the things about the insects. Now insects are divided into 2 categories. One is the useful insects, and one is the useful insect, and the other is the harmful insects. Okay, so other is the harmful insects. So there are 2 types of insects. Useful, as earlier I have explained you in useful insect that honeybee insects which are useful for us, they are called useful insect. Okay, what are useful insects? Which are useful for us are known as useful insects. And what are the examples of useful insects? They are, number 1 is the honeybee. Okay, and second is the silk moth, third is the lac insects, and fourth is the ladybird beetle. So these are the names of the useful insects. So when the question will come that write name of the 4 useful insects or name them useful insects, then you will write honeybee, silk moth, lac insect, ladybird beetle, like that. Okay, now come to the harmful insects. See this, harmful insects. Harmful insects, as the name, it is clear that insects which are harmful to us are known as harmful insects. Okay, and they are, number 1, houseflies. See in your book page number, everyone will see in your book page number 45, housefly. Okay, second is it is given in the book, mosquitoes. So these are the harmful insects. Okay, so see, these harmful insects are divided into 2 categories. Number 1 category is the disease spreading insect. What? Disease spreading insect, that means the insects which are responsible for spreading the disease are called disease spreading insects. Okay, and in this disease spreading insect, two types of insects are there. Number 1 is the houseflies, number 1, and in the second one is the mosquito. Okay, so these are the disease spreading insects. Now come to the second point, that is the stinging insect. Okay, stinging insect, like see this, some insect like bee, wasp sting. Okay, they are having the sting, and a sting is located at the back of the insect, and it is it is very poisonous and causes pain and redness in the skin. Okay, when anyone will the wasp, when the sting is over the back of the insect, and when it is often poisonous and cause pain and redness in the skin when you will get any sting with the insect. Okay, when you will get the sting with the insect, then what will happen? That may cause pain and redness in the sky. So these are the stinging insects. Okay, now come to the come to the houseflies. See this these houseflies, when houseflies, these are very harmful, and when houseflies sit on the garbage or animal excreta, they gather germs, and they carry the disease causing germs on their feet and body, and when these flies sit on any food items, the germs are passed on the food. Okay, and These disease causing germs get transmitted to the human when they consume such infected food and water. Okay, so we can get disease from the housefly like this. Okay, and what are the diseases which are diseases which spread through the housefly, and they are the, see this, number one is the diarrhea, cholera, jaundice. These are the diseases caused by the housefly. Okay, so when the question will come, write the name of 2 diseases caused by the housefly, then what will you write? You will write these 2 diseases caused by the houseflies are diarrhea, cholera, jaundice. Okay, and now come to the second one is the mosquito. Second harmful insect is the mosquitoes. What are mosquitoes? I think many of you have seen the mosquitoes, and mosquitoes and other insects spread diseases through their bites. Okay, diseases like malaria and dengue are spread through the mosquito bite. And when a mosquito bites a sick person, it sucks the infected blood, and when this mosquito bites a healthy person, it transfers the germ of the disease into the blood of that person, and then what will happen? That person will suffer from the disease like malaria and dengue. Okay, and one is very important thing, that is the, see this, malaria is spread by the bite of the female anopheles. This is very important, that malaria is spread by the bite of female anopheles mosquito, and dengue is spread by the disease Aedes mosquito. Okay, what Aedes mosquito? So we will learn this. What are mosquito is responsible for malaria? That is the female anopheles. Okay, and for the dengue, it is Aedes mosquito. So you will learn these question answers. So you will learn these points. So you can write the name them. Okay, and now see some blood sucking insects are wingless, and they are known as fleas. Okay, so what are they? Head, देखो, see this, head lice and bed bug and dog flea and cat flea. These are the insects which are wingless and they are known as fleas. Okay, so these are the example of wingless insects. Now one thing, that is, see, the disease is the bubonic plague. This is very dangerous, and see, these fleas found in the rodents like rat can spread a very dangerous disease known as bubonic plague. Okay, and it is very important for all of us to maintain the cleanliness and hygiene. This can help us to save up from the harmful effect of the different types of the fleas. Okay, so this is all about the mosquitoes and the house flies. That means they are the disease spreading insects. They are the disease spreading insects. Now come to the stinging insects. Okay, so as the name stinging, that means insects like bee, wasp sting. Okay, and a sting is located at the back of the insect, and it is often poisonous and cause pain and redness in the skin. Okay, so these are about the stinging insects. Now come to the very important point, saving ourselves from harmful insects. How will you save yourself from the harmful insects? See how? By using the natural method or by using the chemicals called insecticide or the pesticide. Natural method, that means by using the net. You all use the net. Okay, and you can also keep the dried neem leaves in the clothes. Okay, you can also keep the dried neem leaf to protect the clothes from the insects. Okay, and farmers use what? Insecticide and pesticide for saving their crops. They are the chemicals. Okay, so we can save ourselves from the harmful insect by using the natural method or by the chemical. Okay, So, and one very important thing is the spider and its web. See, this is very important. Spider is, see this, spider is not an insect. It has 8 legs, whereas insects have 6 legs only, and it catches various insects for its food. And a spider secretes a liquid from its mouth, which changes into a very thin thread when it comes in contact with the air, and it weaves this thread into a web, and the thread is so thin that insects can't see the web, and they get trapped in this web and are eaten by the insects. Okay, so this is very important for all of you. Now this is come to the keywords. These are the keywords. Keywords are the cholera, diarrhea, germ, jaundice, membranous, pollen grain, secrete and sting. Okay, secrete, not secret. Pollen grain, after pollen grain it is secrete. Okay, so these are the keywords, and you have to learn the meaning of these keywords. Okay, so you will learn the meaning of keywords. Cholera, intestinal infection, diarrhea, loose motion, and germ, a disease causing life form, and jaundice, infection of the liver, and membranous, a thin sheet, and pollen grain, a part of flower, secrete, that means generate fluid, and sting, a painful bite. Okay, so I hope now you will complete, I will read this chapter, and this chapter is now complete. I have completed this chapter, and now your duty is to draw the diagrams and to write the keywords. Okay, so I hope now you will write the keywords in your notebook. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.